Have you ever been programmed a clean pull or a snatch pull and they've just not felt right or they frustrate you? You're not alone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to actually do that movement well so you get the most from your Olympic lifts. Hey, it's Drew Dillon from Project Lift, and in this video, we're looking at the pull for Olympic lifting. Now, we're going to break it down in the classic style. What, why, how, and when to use this beautiful exercise that can really help you get more out of your lifts when done right. Now, here's the kicker. If you're watching this video, I imagine you want to get better at your Olympic lifts. Guys, I encourage you, check out our free guide, How to Improve Your Olympic Lifts Now. It'll give you some tips that you can use today, and it'll help a lot. If this video helps you, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe, new videos are coming each week, but most importantly, guys, help us out, help your friends out by sharing it forward to a friend that it could help. What is the pull as an exercise for Olympic lifting? Now, this can get a little confusing, guys, because when you research Olympic lifting, you'll see people talk about the first pull, the second pull, the third pull. Here at Project Lift, we don't use that nomenclature. We talk a lot more about pushes. So the first push, the second push, the third push. Because really, your legs are doing all the work. So we're pushing away from the floor versus pulling, which often gets athletes to think about their arms and back. But that's a video for another day. When we're looking at the pull as an exercise, what we're looking at is doing the first half of the motion. And if that's me cutting the motion in half, once we change direction. So we're going from the floor to the hip with a drive, but we're not changing direction. That is what the pull is. It can really help us do a few things, which I'm going to explain in the why section. Why would we use a pull as an exercise to get better at the Olympic lifts? My favorite use of it is to help an athlete understand how to apply force into the ground, where their weight balance is, where they punch to drive. There's a lot of different things that the pull can really highlight, because if you're not sure how to push through the floor, how to drive at the hip, where you are in all those positions, the pull is going to call it out in a very big way. When you get better at all of those things I've mentioned, how you're pushing through the ground, how you're finishing at the drive with the correct weight balance so the bar goes up and you can go down, that gets more force into the bar, which means you can lift more weight, which is really the goal of us all when we are working with the Olympic lifts. How do we do a pull in Olympic lifting? So here's the kicker, guys. I've seen a lot of really poor pulls in my day. It's honestly the one exercise in weightlifting that I would say most people do incorrectly and have not put a lot of thought to it. And that's from going to hundreds of gyms at this point, walking in and working with athletes and going like, wow, okay, no one showed you how to do this. Let's show you all how to do this right now. So again, we're working the first half of the lift, like I said earlier. What we want to do is we got to be in our key position. So we got to get a great start position, as we should anytime we approach the bar with intention, right? So we're going to get set up. We'll do a clean pull here to highlight. We're going to set up, get your feet set underneath that bar. Remember, that bar's over where that big toe connects, the knuckle, not the toenail, not all the way up to the shin. We're at the knuckle of the big toe, so we can unlock and sit to the bar and be in a great position. From here, take that slack out. Use your legs to lengthen your arms and your body so that when you're set to go and you push, you and the bar move together at the same time. So here's the kicker. We are going to the power position, right? We're driving through the floor, and as we get to the power position, we drive like we're going to take it to a rack position, like we're going to change direction and receive it, except we don't. And here's the key point, is once we drive, there's a second. There's a second here where we're balanced, driving through the foot, fully extended. Our arms can bend a little bit if we're directing the bar up, or we can keep more of a straight arm and let the shoulders move here to dissipate the energy up. But what we're emphasizing here is our connection to the ground, our drive through that floor. And this right here is how we learn to maximize the force we generate in this millisecond in time. And this can make the pull so powerful. Now, when do we use a pull for the Olympic lifts? Now, here's the kicker. There's a lot of times that we can use the pool. I love to put them towards the end of a workout. We've done our dynamic movements and now our nervous system's already tired, our body's already tired, and we're gonna go in and we're going to work on how we drive, how we finish at that top point. Now, for an athlete who's brand new, I often don't put pulls in very soon, very quickly. I want them to develop that rhythm and timing of changing direction. I don't want them to worry about the pull unless they're really having a tough time understanding how to drive at the hip. And then the pull can actually be a very good teaching tool in that regard. Other times that we would use the pull is when an athlete has an injury. So say an athlete isn't able to turn the bar over in a clean or in a snatch. Pulls allow us to get a lot of that neural drive, a lot of the dynamic portion that is important to Olympic lifting without having to turn the bar over. So if you're a bit beat up and aren't able to turn the bar over, or you're trying to take a little bit of volume off your body, but you still want to work that dynamic punch, the pull is a great solution to use. So guys, if this has helped you, make sure you share it forward with a friend, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe because new videos are coming each week.